and welcome back to I'm a Happy Enchilada. And if this is your first time with us, thanks for checking us out. I'm Don Culver, and I'll be your host. Now today, we're going to tackle the what ifs in life. And I think it's safe to say that most all of us have dealt with those in our lives at some point. So if you're not real sure of exactly what ifs are, here's a pretty complete overview. What ifs in life are essentially hypothetical questions that ponder potential future scenarios, often focusing on uncertainties or anxieties about what might happen in different situations. Like, what if I don't get the job? Or what if my relationship doesn't work out? Essentially asking about possible outcomes that haven't even occurred yet. Sometimes leading to worry or contemplation. Well, that pretty much nailed it, I think. So one thing I thought about with what ifs is that they can sure take you out of the present moment and sometimes take you to a wonderful place, but more than likely, you're going to end up in a darker place, entertaining more negative thoughts and outcomes. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, here's an example of where what ifs can take you when you entertain anxious thoughts. I'm going to lose my job. I may even end up homeless. If that happens, people don't like me. People may notice my anxiety and think I am weak. I'll have another panic attack. This time I may even have a heart attack. Well, that head conversation sure went south in a hurry, didn't it? Yeah, they can do that sometimes. And why do what ifs hurt? Well, we condition ourselves to negative outcomes through what ifs that foretell a bleak tomorrow. The problem that arises is that the repetitive negative self-talk will eventually germinate into pessimism and depression. Next, why do I always think of what ifs, you ask? Well, what ifs are normal, and it's just your brain's way of protecting you from potential threats that might be ahead. And can what ifs consume me? Well, living with what ifs can be a delicate balancing act. It requires navigating the line between reflection and rumination, between learning from the past and being consumed by it. The hypothetical scenarios offer insights, but also pose the risk of endless speculation. Now, here's a good question. Why does my mind keep thinking bad things? Well, intrusive thoughts are often triggered by stress or anxiety. They may also be a short-term problem brought on by biological factors such as hormone shifts, for example. A woman might experience an uptick in intrusive thoughts after the birth of a child. And so maybe you're ready to let go of what ifs in your life. Oh, what can you do about it? Well, you can take a metaphorical step away from the thought by saying to yourself something along the lines of, are you thinking that XYZ could happen? Asking this simple question immediately breaks the chain of thought and allows you to begin to understand that the what if thought is not real. And here's 3 easy steps to beat what ifs. First, ask yourself, what is the worst case scenario? Next, ask yourself, could I handle this? And the answer is always yes. And last, ask yourself, what is the best case scenario? Oh, this is something we rarely do, but I like it. And here's another great way to stop obsessing over ifs. Consider reality. Try to set aside any emotions and anxiety you feel and ask yourself, what are the chances that this what if will actually happen? In many cases, the chances are extremely slim. He left town. Check your control. Consider what you can do to prevent a what if from happening. And one last tip about worrying about unlikely things I really like. Remind yourself that you'll have time to think about it later, so there's no need to worry about it right now. Also, writing down your thoughts on a pad or on your phone or computer is much harder work than simply thinking them. So your worries are more likely to lose their power. Well, there's more, but we're about out of time here. So please Google what ifs if you want more info. All right, well, that's all I've got. So until next time, God bless and be a happy enchilada. Bye.